Hi, and today I'm just going to talk about the mystery of the cool autistic gamer 774. Now, this is a situation where a YouTube channel, Clips channel, came up, and unlike most Clips channel, it did the insert OC into a cartoon thing. As a longtime YouTuber, I assumed I knew everything, but no, this is a weird fandom thing that I was never aware of before. That so apparently there's like a bunch of like Mario things where it's like, oh yeah, this Mario show happened that was a fan thing, and then it turned into like a full like unique show. I thought that was just a simple thing, but apparently that's like a very widespread thing that happens. Now, in this thing, it was kind of like a weird ARG thing with the autistic gamer, because like it was a Clips channel, but then the added in OC, original character, would get like slightly more complicated as time went on. And I personally, when I saw the video with this animation, yeah, that animation was like so good. The only theory as to how this could be real and not somebody from behind the scenes in the show was that the theory was that he was actually paying animators to do this because like his original efforts were so rough that like to have this nice animation, like they were saying like, oh, well, he's just paying somebody to do this. But then like literally this silly Samuel thing had like completely custom animation, including completely custom 3D animation.
No, sorry.
And it's just like, it's so weird because the timing of that, it wouldn't pan out if it was somebody who was paying somebody to do both 2D and 3D animation. The issue is that there's always room for maybe it is just a deranged fan who is doing this. Maybe that's true, because this could be like not just one person, but like a collective of people. For example, like a college TV station situation. That's a remote possibility. But at this point, I think it's just like it's definitely like 1% chance that this is a fan thing and not something from behind the scenes, because this sort of humor is very much similar to things that Michael Cusack has done before in the past. Now, the big point of contention in all of this is that some people have claimed that in live streams, which have been deleted in the past, Michael Cusack actually used an Americanized style accent very similar to the cool autistic gamer. So take that for what it is. In terms of like stuff that's, oh, it's a joke, but it's not really a joke, but it's just like very weird internet humor stuff. And now there's new ones that have cropped up, including the Critter Clips 2002 one. The clear idea behind this one is to have the most annoying, cringy character possible, who's like the most out-of-place 3D model possible, and just add them, kind of roughly add them to things. But the thing is, like, some of the edits are like really good, and then some of the edits where they add the character in are like seem to be deliberately bad. Because why would you go through the audio that is weird? Sometimes the audio is like crystal clear, perfect, but then there's other parts where like the background audio just completely cuts out and it just looks and sounds horrible. Then there's also like jokes, like if I could just review.
I'm about to head out.
Okay, I think with something like that, like, man, that's such a good joke that anybody who wasn't trying to make it look like a crappy even if like you're like, okay, the idea is just to have cringy and stupid thing, I think almost anybody who was editing this video would realize, oh, that's a perfect thing to end on. Like, why? But the video doesn't end on that. The video has another like 25 seconds of like unfunny, cringy stuff. So it's just like, that's the only thing that makes me think that this is also some sort of weird project from somebody like behind the scenes somehow. Just that and the weird audio editing. Because like, that's such a good joke. Even if your whole thing was like, oh, I just want to make this as annoying and cringy as possible. There was like literally like an joke in 2025. So that's all specifically. That's specifically somebody with the stated goal of, I'm going to create the most unimaginably cringe, weird, dumb joke that doesn't go with smiling friends and just roughly insert it. And that's the joke, that it's all just weird and it's out of place. But that joke there was so good that, like, nobody who would put this much time into making this would then sacrifice an amazing ending gag like that to then extend the video another 25 seconds for no reason other than to throw people off and make it seem like, oh, there's no way that this is extending the video. The only purpose that serves is trying to convince people that no, this doesn't have anything to do with Smiling Friends. This is an independent project. Though I might be wrong. Now, the chances of the cool autistic gamer 774 being a real person and not and not Michael Cusack, let's just be honest. I think it's like less than 1%. Here, I would say it's probably at this point, it's 50-50 if the Critter Clips 2002 is someone from behind the scenes or somebody who is just trying to make a joke. Because the weird self-sabotage on that, it's just like that almost makes me think that this has to be somebody from behind the scenes, but I don't know. So yeah, that is the mystery of the Smiling Friends OOC thing. The current theory, my current theory is that there's like only like a 1% chance that it's some person who isn't somebody behind the scenes behind the autistic gamer. And then 50-50 on Critter Clips, whether it's somebody behind the scenes. And let me just be clear again, this is not somebody who's trying to make something good. In either way with Critter Clips, it's very clear that the idea is just to put something incredibly out of place and cringy in the show. That's the goal of it. But the whole thing of like them having the crab walk thing, which is legitimately funny in there, that makes me kind of lean towards that this is like an internal thing. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, I guess we'll never know, but you know. You just watched a clip from the Blanco VO channel. Hit a like if you liked it, and please subscribe for more. Thank you.